In this tutorial, I'm going to explain what transition screens are and how to create one. Transition screens are basically custom screens that appear when an issue moves from one status to the other. The idea behind this is that this screen allows you to update fields, add comments, or provide any other additional information, right? So an example here would be this one. When I transition this issue from ready for testing to end testing, I'm going to get this. And this is a transition screen. Now, in this transition screen, I only have the comment field, right? But in this tutorial, what we're going to do is create our own custom transition screen to include a particular field. And that field is going to be release notes. So to do that, we're going to go ahead and scroll to project settings at the bottom left. Click on workflows. And just make sure that you're in the correct workflow. Okay, so what we're going to do for this example is we're going to include a transition screen from the status of ready for deployment to deploy to production. And in that transition screen, we're going to include our field release notes. Okay. Now, before you edit the workflow, you're going to click on screens. You're going to add screen and then give this a name. And we're going to give this deployed to production screen. Okay. It's going to be this one right here. So I'm going to click on it. And I'm going to include the field that I want to show in that transition screen. In this case, release notes. Now there is no save button, so once you include the field, you're good to go. We can go back to workflows and then edit workflow. And in this transition, we're going to click on edit and we're going to include our screen. So this one is our deployed to production screen. I'm going to save this and I'm going to publish my workflow. You don't have to save a backup if you don't want to. Now I'm going to go back to my project and we're going to test this. I'm just going to grab a random issue here. Let's say this one. Okay, so this one is ready. We just have to move it to the other status. And now we should see our transition screen. So if I click on it, there we go. I get the field release notes. And I can go ahead and include something like this. This release includes UI enhancements, bug fixes, and new API integrations. Now I just click to production. And there we go. Now I have my release notes field populated.